In the previous lesson we found the linear wave equation. We also saw an example of the equation of a wave on a string. Let's understand this a little bit more. Consider a rope which you are making oscillate. The equation of the height of the sections of the string as a function of position and time is: each tiny section of rope will experience an oscillatory motion which, looking at it from close, it is produced by the tensions of both sides and by changes in these tensions. The mass of the differential element of rope is mu times dx, where mu is the linear density and dx the length of such differential element. Mu is just the mass of the rope divided by its length. When you hit the rope to create a propagating pulse, our element of string experiences a tension pulling to the left and a tension pulling to the right. Because the element does not move horizontally, these two tensions cancel. But our element also experiences vertical tensions, which are the ones that make it oscillate up and down. Look at this differential element of rope. The horizontal tensions cancel, and in the vertical axis we have that tangent of theta 1 is minus ty over tx. And tangent of theta 2 is plus ty2 over tx. This tangent is basically the slope of the rope, and the slope is the derivative of y with respect to x. So the net force acting in our element of rope is but the force on a differential of mass is equal to the mass of that differential of mass times the acceleration. Now, the acceleration of the differential of rope is the second derivative of its position, y, with respect to time, t. The mass is mu delta x. We can rearrange this by moving the tension to the right-hand side and delta x to the left-hand side. Now we can take the limit of delta x going to 0. This means that we are making the differential of mass very, very small. In that limit, the left-hand side term is the derivative of y with respect to x. Now look at this equation and compare it with the linear wave equation. Because the linear wave equation is a general expression for all waves, then the velocity of propagation of the wave on rope is the square root of the tension divided by the linear mass density mu. So the velocity of propagation depends only on the tension you apply to the rope and on its mass density. In a follow-up video we will see how that relates to how you tune your guitar. May science be with you.